Here we have the 2017 Chevy Cruze. Now, this model was updated pretty heavily in 2016, but now it's here as a hatchback in the 2017 model year. This is a pretty important update to the car because it gives an important feature that's, inherent to hatchbacks, and that is cargo volume. You get 18.5 cubic feet of cargo volume and significantly more when you drop these seats here. They fold flat if you have the seat, pushed up forward enough. It doesn't do it now because the seat's not folded up forward enough. Now, the hatchback also comes with the 1.4 liter turbo 4 with two transmissions, either a 6-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual. Both will get 30 miles per gallon combined with some minor differences in city and highway, but the 30 mpg number is what's important. Now, the design of it is nice. If you're like me, I kind of like the way hatchbacks look. They have a nice, profile overall over the car, and this, does a nice way of incorporating a lot of traditional Chevy looks into sort of a modern appearance, and it handles that pretty well. And when you're looking at hatchbacks in this segment, you're looking at like the Focus hatchback, the Mazda 3 hatchback. They're all, have nice designs going for them. So it's kind of an important thing in this type of car. Now, without further ado, let's take a look inside and look at some of the tech features that they have on the new Cruze. Inside the Chevy Cruze hatchback, the initial impression is actually very nice. This is, of course, a top trim model, so the interior materials and layout is going to be the best that this one can offer. And the impression is very good. It has a premium feel that you don't typically expect or associate with compact cars in this segment. Gauge cluster is two analog gauges with a digital display in the center here. I'll see if I can get that on. There you go, like that. And the infotainment system here is looks like an updated version of the stuff that Chevy's used in the past. This system, it works pretty quick, as you can see by how quick it reacts to buttons and stuff here. But what's really nice about this is that it also supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and that's really nice for users who prefer to work in those sort of digital ecosystems versus learning a completely new infotainment system that they don't want to deal with. It's nice to just plug in your phone and keep using that up here. Down here we have a cigarette lighter adapter and a USB auxiliary input there. This is the 6-speed automatic with, when you're in manual mode, you can use these buttons here to choose your gear. There's also a 6-speed manual available as well. Both get the same fuel economy, so it's almost a matter of which you prefer driving. I'll always be in the manual camp. Cup holders and storage go on back here, which is nice. This pocket looks pretty good for your smartphone. Will fit in there. There's little pads to keep it in place while it's in there. And then the armrest, which is kind of small, there are no additional charging ports. It's just a pocket for more stuff. Now let's hop in the back seat. Oh, and how can we forget the sunroof? Let's hop in the back seat. Now let's take a look at the dash from the center of the back. And as you can see, the layout is pretty appealing. Nice lighting, not too glary, especially in this environment which has a lot of crazy lighting that's sort of reflecting off everything. Now back here, this model has heated rear seats, which is really nice, but no additional vents back here. We do have more power ports. It's hard to see, of course, because it's so dark, but it looks like a 3-prong plug that you're used to with most appliances. That's nice for charging. Let's flip that back down. Now, seat comfort feels pretty nice, although my hair is hitting the roof of the hatch. And you kind of get that with the way it slopes back into the glass. It's kind of a bummer. I'm 5'10", and my hair is touching the roof at least. My knees are not touching the seat in front of me though, which is nice. And what's also people will appreciate is how this seat folds flat and opens up a ton of additional cargo room. The Chevy Cruze hatchback we hear will be available in fall 2016. While Chevy's only announced one engine so far, the turbo 1.4 liter, we also believe a 1.8 liter gas and also a diesel engine will be available too. To find out more about this vehicle and its competitors like the Honda Civic, Focus, and Mazda 3, be sure to visit Edmunds.com.